I'm laughing already, guys. Good evening. Welcome to Heartwood Turning in the Stable Studio. This may go badly wrong this evening. I've got a piece of wood on the lathe. It's a piece of magnolia. I'll show you it first. There it is, piece of magnolia. You remember a couple of weeks ago I turned a crotch piece, which I'd cut in half, and ended up with this little heart-shaped bow. This one, this little heart-shaped foil. So this is the opposite side of it. And basically I'm turning tonight to get rid of it so as I can do a box on Thursday. Because this is hashtag lidded box week, or is it just lidded box week or box week? I can never tell.
Lidded box week.
Lidded box week. There we go.
Yeah,
So
well,
you know now that Steve's in the background. Let me just bring these Hallions in. I really do set myself up for some abuse, but here we go. Steve is in.
Evening.
Pete is in.
Evening.
Mr. Walt is unfortunately in.
Howdy all,
And
and
Terry
welcome.
from TG's Turning is in.
Notice that Terry's
evening.
actually at home.
It's
Good
Terry.
evening, everybody.
So if you're
So
driven a
he
bit
was a
past,
hot-
he's doing his own
Yeah.
lunchtime life.
Nip down for the evening, pick up a glass of wine, and I'll be gone again tomorrow. The ferry leaves at 7.
I think it was all just a bluff, he wasn't on holiday at all.
That's just a green screen behind him. That's what it is.
Just got to say, he's actually in the Bahamas at the moment with a green screen
Yeah.
behind him.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for coming in, guys, and looking after the chat, and probably
Our
looking
pleasure.
after me too. I'm going to
Absolute
stick on my
pleasure.
safety goggles, and we're going to start cutting this. So basically, I've got it mounted on a woodworm screw. Put these in the background first, if I can remember how to do that. There. This is on a woodworm screw on my SC4 chuck from Record Power
Boo.
with some tailstock
Or
support,
SK1 on the floor.
just in case. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to shape this outside edge a little bit, and then we're going to make a tenon on the bottom. So I'll start with that, and you guys can entertain the chat whilst I murder a piece of wood. There's going to be another murder. Lathe down low. Switch the
You
lathe
never
on.
guess who was first in today. Jennifer.
I can guess. My friend Jennifer was in.
I'm sure she's having a secret conversation with Michelle because she was second. So then we got Dave Oatey. Weeval. Scottish Weeval. And then we got Brian with a Y. Brian El Tornero de Madeira. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah. Closely followed by Richard Phelan. Closely followed by Richard Phelan. They're all talking to each other, and Pete Twisted Trees dropped in to spoil the
rest. Spoil the party.
Rob Coppero is in, and Todd from Glencoe Woodard. Let's get further down. Barry Chitty. Roger Kent. Hello, Roger Kent. Welcome to Brian Live. Colin Izzard is in. Susie the Swiss Turner. Probably somewhere in Switzerland. Kennedy Swiss. Not big. Neil M is in.
There we go. That's better.
Down the list. Malcolm Douglas is in. And Hugh from Wouldn't Be Nice is in. And then the chat's just jumped about 4 miles. There we are. I'll quickly scroll back up. There's Hugh from Wouldn't Be Nice. There we go. And there we have Ward Wilson. That's like a cartoon named Ward Wilson. Tony Smith.
Ward Wilson's in.
James Crawford. Further on down, Terry Bartlett's in from Plymouth Wood Turners. Steve Escate Crafts had to get in there somewhere just to say he was there. God, it's gone, jumped again. Who keeps doing this? And I'm not far off the other end of it now, but look at it.
So
One
this is a
Iowa
piece-
Lake stuff is in.
Okay. And I want to make stuff as who? Terry?
Aston, I
Aston,
believe.
yep.
And we have the Wood Dude. Stephen is in.
Evening, Stephen.
We're nearly there now, and we're coming down to the last ones in, and that is so far. I don't know how many's in the chat because I've only got the chat popped up. I don't have the actual numbers, but there we are. And Mike Walt's in. Andrew from HK Woodworks is in.
There are currently 49 people watching.
Mike's in, by the way, Brian. I'll just let you know, Mike's in.
Mike Walt?
Mike's in, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Who
You know that-
invited
yeah.
him?
You know that troublemaker?
You know,
Who
Mike's
invited
in.
him?
Now Jennifer started calling me Michael now.
Oh, Michael's in.
Oh,
yeah, Mike.
Jericho, you're not allowed to call him Michael. He doesn't like it.
You're in
Right.
trouble now, then.
I wonder if that's why
Michael's
she's
in.
doing it.
Michael's in.
Yeah, I think
Tarrant.
he might be out out from lunchtime.
Terence, do me a favour.
Oh, we can change it. Michelle is in.
Sounds
Michelle
like a
Walt.
glove. Sounds like a glove puppet, doesn't it, Terence? Terence the bear.
We're turning
Still a
by Barry is in, and William
Still
Kenny's
a little
also
bit to
joined
go.
us, along with the Klondike craftsman Lewis. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Lewis.
Welcome.
Oh,
We'll make
Fine.
this pretty much round this little bowl because the intention is to colour it. Thanks, Terry, for reading the chat out.
You're
And
welcome.
thank you to everybody who came in, who's in, and watching. Thank you. Appreciate that.
and so you should.
Andy Weber Learners just joined as well, so we're not worried about that.
So is that still green, Brian? Or
It's been down about a year now, nearly.
oh, right.
So it's not green, but it's not dry by any means.
Is that the one that was over the fence you saw in somebody's field as you were going by?
No.
No,
That was the elm.
William
Oh,
Kennedy's just joined us. Hi, William.
Yeah,
Why,
No,
William?
this one has a story all by itself. This piece of magnolia. It was planted in 1937. This tree, or this
You planted it?
magnolia bush. No, I didn't plant it, but it was named after a person whose land it is on.
Hmm.
It's called
Right.
Susan. The tree is called Susan, and it's split in half in a storm. One half fell down, and the other half still standing.
Right.
She couldn't bear to burn it in her fire because she her and her husband own a wood stove place. They supply and fit wood stoves,
Right.
so they couldn't. So obviously they have a wood stove in the house, but she couldn't bear to burn it. So she asked me, would I like to take it and make some things with it?
Oh, cool. Very
So
nice.
I filled my 8x6 trailer, filled it to the throat, and brought it home.
Yeah.
I've got loads of it.
Douglas Munger's in, by the way.
What you're saying
And,
is you're making shavings out of
Douglas.
Susan.
Yeah, I'm making shavings out of Susan. Yep.
and Andy H. is
God.
returning his in as well. Hello, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
And I will just try and take a little bit off the inside here. Change cameras there, I think. To there. I'll take this in and we'll make a tan. Once we get it kind of flat. There we go. That's better.
Turning well, though, Roy. It's turning very nice.
I've already got a marker on there, so I know where the tan is.
You shouldn't have said that. You should have said, I'll just put a 10 in on you. I should know where it is by now.
And then say, oh, look, that's just perfect.
It's perfect.
Lewis is obviously skiving off work and coming in because
He is. He is.
busy.
Chatting, actually. So, he's probably still getting paid.
Who's probably still getting paid?
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis won't be in, he said. He's
He's in. Happy years.
Oh,
He's
is
in.
it? Yeah.
Him
He's
stop
probably just got
talking,
it in
yeah?
the background.
Get him stop talking, telling everybody how good it is. And
I've just changed my 3/8 bolt gauge here. Just to try and get a better tan on that.
a real job. Do we know what the thickness and the diameter was of that?
What, the tannin?
No, the piece.
Oh, the piece. Yeah, I told you it's going to. It'll end up at about 8.5 inches, and
Right.
it's about 3 inches deep. So
I probably
3
wouldn't take
inches,
any notice. But
3 inches this way, and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
about 8.5, 9 inches wide. So it'll come down to about 8 inches in total. So I'll just finish this loose end shape. Take a little bit more off of this.
So I don't know if anybody's seen it on Facebook that Martin and Liz are doing free demo on the 14th of this month.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Not tomorrow, but next Tuesday.
That's it.
Right.
So what you need to do to be part of it, you need to go over and subscribe to the Woodturner shop or the Woodturning shop subscription paper or newsletter.
Mailing
and then
list.
you mailing us it, and you will be sent a link for the Zoom meeting. So if you want to watch a free demo with Martin and Les, go over there and do it.
I know I'm already subscribed to the actual Woodturning shop, so I don't know.
That's it.
That's it.
Mark, the general Woodturner
No,
just joined us. Hello, Mark.
It's not to subscribe to the Woodturning shop on Facebook. It's
To the actual Woodturner shop.
it's the
newsletter.
mailing list, so you get the emails.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And you don't
Mark
need to
says
be
you
a
can't
founder
chat.
member. You don't need to be a founder member, Brian.
No, you don't need to be a founding member for this
No.
one. No, it's for anybody, any old Tom, Dick, and Harry.
I'll see if I can
Mark
get the
says he
link.
can't chat because he's in the pub having dinner with Kim. Just to let you know. And he's watching
Enjoy
you.
yourself.
Obviously,
That's why he's not here on.
So this is the link for it. So if I stick that in the chat,
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
if you click this link, or that should take you to the page where you can log in or not log in, but put in your details to be notified about the Zoom meeting.
Super.
And you will also get the I have to say that Martin doesn't send out a whole lot of emails, to be
No.
truthful.
No, there's only one every other week or so.
You're not bombarded with them. So I
Or
know a lot of
60
people
cent.
don't like their inbox getting filled up.
Klondike Lewis, the Klondike Craftsman, has put in his YouTube link for tonight. I think it's 10:30 premiere.
Yeah, he actually got
Was it
ready
just a
early
video?
this week.
What? How did that happen? How did that miracle happen?
He probably didn't sleep one night. Chickens kept him awake.
Yeah, come and think of that, Lewis. Have you got them chickens out of that workshop yet?
He's brooding those little babies, and those little babies.
Not to worry about that. I was just tidying it up to make it look better for you guys because it's coming off anyway. So now just try and do a kind of finishing cut on the outside of this.
Your camera keep hunting, Brian, every now and again.
That's a hunting for the focus.
Yeah, only a little bit.
Don't have a sharp tool for the finishing cut, Brian.
Yeah, this is a sharp tool just picked up.
Manual focus is needed, Mr. Oosby.
It should be on manual focus.
I'm sorry, don't shout at me.
Focus. There.
Oh, you try and help somebody.
Maybe the
all you
camera's
get is
getting
abuse.
warmer and it's losing its focus.
Is that it? Is that better
Yes,
focus?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just hunting a little tiny bit, that was all.
Maybe you can't focus on all the tool marks. Don't know which one to go for.
Oh. Oh.
Meow.
Oh, Mr. Walt.
Yeah.
Didn't he tell you this is a serrated bowl he's doing?
Yeah, beaded bowl.
Oh, yeah, that's the thought.
I wish I was as good as you are as turning bowls, Brian. That just says how bad I am if I say that.
Well,
Lewis said they haven't left the workshop. He just made another brooder in one of the other corners.
Yeah.
So he's got 12 in one and 10 in the other.
You know,
Wow.
they overrun soon. Chickens everywhere.
Plenty of meat for the year.
Yeah. Oh, Door 60 has just joined.
I'm not so sure. Hi, Door. I'm not so sure he'll be getting to eat those chickens.
Oh, they're laying chickens, are they?
Yeah, these are Mrs. Golden's chickens.
Yeah.
All right. And Douglas said, we'll be seeing embarrassing wax tonight.
You can never tell.
You can never tell, Douglas.
I think embellishing wax will look, if I could look, embellishing wax will look very nice. Jennifer, will you please stop calling me Michael?
It's Mick.
It's
It's
got to him,
Mick.
Jennifer. It works. It's got to him.
Jennifer, if you're going to call him Michael, behave yourself in front of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what my old mum used to say. I was
Shut your
26
mouth
when
and
she
eat your
stopped
tea. That's how
calling
you,
me.
you should say to me, shut your mouth and eat your tea. And I used to say, how can I do that? Mum, with my mouth shut.
My mum used to say to me, say, Mum, I'm hungry. She'd say, lick salt and you'll be thirsty.
Yeah.
You're a beaut, Mr. Walton. See, I wasn't worried about tool marks because this is 80 grit. That gets rid of tool marks in no time at all.
Yeah. If not, you can always fall back to the 40 grit.
Yeah, I've got a spare house brick line there. It'll be fine, the month.
Did we welcome
That's
Ward
where the
Wilson in
foot
earlier
starts.
on?
So there's a little kind of ridge just there, but that's where the foot's going to start. So that's fine.
Yeah, I think we did, Mike.
Is that a crack there, Brian, or just grain?
This bit here.
Yeah.
Oh, this bit.
No,
Yeah,
That's like a little
yeah.
inclusion in there.
Oh, okay.
That actually
Not a
might
crack.
open. It's not a crack, no. And there's a little wavy bit in there. So some of the grain is actually quite nice, but it's really hard to see. So just need a little bit more sanding on here. The problem, of course, is that the sander is bouncing. So we'll speed that up a little bit.
Have you got these soft pads, Brian?
Yeah.
They're pretty good for uneven edges. Not that I wish to teach my great granddad how to suck eggs, but
You mean soft pads like these ones, Mike?
yeah, that's the ones. If you use one of those on the, it still bounces, but it tends to go in a little bit, stay on the wood a bit better.
Lewis has done all of us a good service there. He says camera lighting always makes tool marks look way worse than they are.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I actually don't
We
need
noticed.
camera lighting.
We noticed that with your
Lewis.
stuff, Lewis.
Oof.
Mike turns in the dark. You can't see it.
That's the
Any
second
impro-
time turning in the dark's been mentioned today.
Is it?
Yeah. Any better, Brian?
I'll tell you now. It's much better. Absolutely
Okay.
super. Just a little bit there, which is when it's bouncing off here, it's actually missing this end here.
Yeah. I'll shut
So what
up
I'll do
now
is
then.
I'll just quickly powder
Give 'em
sand
my
that a wee
piece.
bit. And I'll get rid
Douglas
of
has
it.
put a question in there for you, Terry.
Where's that?
Hobbit,
Where am I
how
looking?
come you were here? I thought you were on the missing list.
Oh,
Oh.
I am. This is just an effigy of me.
We
Must
pre-recorded them last week.
Now, just before I went live, Terry said, I've only got 200 miles to go and I'll be home.
That was halfway.
And I said,
Oh.
drive faster, you can do the live. We didn't.
You did. You daft
Roy-
that. I said that.
Roy's just joined us. Hi, Roy.
Hi, Roy. Welcome along, buddy.
Evening, Roy.
Oh, Roy.
So that little tip from Mike about using the soft pad is works a bit. That should be fine. Just check that. Happy with that now. Happy with that. Right.
What colour are we doing it?
Um,
I reckon one colour.
oh,
did?
just one colour. Oh, boring.
One colour but dark
well,
on the bottom and light.
Sometimes less is more, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're right. I've got two colours out. I have got intrinsic, no, not intrinsic, sorry. Spirit stains from Chestnut Products. And I have purple or blue.
Ooh, blue.
So it's the light blue rather than the dark blue. I'll show you them in a second, guys. But I'm not going to do the outside now because I'm going to do the inside first.
Okay.
So I have to come back and take this tannin off. So we'll do the base once we've got the tannin off. I don't know how I'm going to do that, actually.
No.
What you're thinking of something?
Thanks, Steve. Yeah.
He was asking what the wood is. It's magnolia.
It is.
I must say, I've seen Brian turn a fair bit of this and I want to get hold
Yeah,
of some now.
really nice. Really nice.
I'll
Does
send you a
look fun
couple of
to-
bits for you.
It's fun to cut.
It is. Well, we send you a couple of bits.
It's very light. Is it actually really a light coloured wood?
It's almost white, yeah.
Almost white.
I suppose you could, yeah, it does stain a bit. I'll let you see if you see on this end. It can't. I don't know. You can't really see it, can you?
Yeah, I can see the sort of bluey stain going in
It's
there.
kind of bluey, sort
Yeah.
of marbling effect in there, and there's another little bit there, and then down in here as well, and then there's a little bit of staining on this end. It's it does get dirty rather quick. That's why I'm thinking
It
about
looks like the
staining.
bark stays on well.
The bark does stay on.
Mm.
So the bark on the other bit, the bark on this bit, the bark on this bit has not moved a fraction on there. It's just sitting there, and it wasn't glued at all. There's just a little bit of oil on that, some Danish oil.
It looks
But I
like
think I
as
may
if
have to sand that back and change it a little bit. Now, there's a tiny little crack just there,
Oh, yeah.
which I may have to reduce the size of the bowl with to get rid of. That'll be okay.
Dewey shed is joined. Hi, Dewey.
Oh, do
I
we?
do.
Right, that was 180. 240. It's easy to sand as well. That's another good thing. It doesn't take much. I should really be using that soft pad now, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's the
did quite a
advantage
bit
of
of
all
flat
shed.
work with
It's horrible to cut. It tears extremely easily because it's so soft. But you can
Go
sand
better
it
for
in
long.
no time.
I did quite a bit of flat work with Magnolia for the jobs I was doing before I retired. It
Magnolia is not a timber that
always
a lot of people have turned
cleaned up
because
well.
it's. Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear you there, Terry. Sorry.
That's right.
Um,
Carry on.
A lot of people haven't done Magnolia because you don't usually get it in reasonable sized pieces.
No. Stephen, the wood dude, said, Brian, watch out for putting blue stain on wet wood. It can go green. I don't think this is wet enough to affect it. 'Cause
Can
this
go
is,
green.
yeah,
With the blue stain.
Okay.
this isn't wet. It's sort of semi-dry.
I've got a magnolia tree in the front of my garden. I don't think Nick would be happy if I cut it down though.
Don't go down, Steve. Just take a section out of it.
What, the bottom section?
Yeah. take it 2 feet off the bottom, it'll be fine.
The bottom must be 10 inches across, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds about right. Yeah, take that bit.
That's what this was for the first 8 or 9 feet of the trunk.
Yeah, this goes up, I reckon, about 3 foot, and then that splits into a Y.
Yeah.
Crotch.
Well, this one actually split from the ground. It was only about 6 inches above the ground, and then there was 2 pieces went up,
Alright.
and I mean it's huge. Like it must have been 35 or 40 feet tall.
Right.
Massive, great tree.
David Heath, the Guildford Carpenters, just joined us. Hello, David.
Hi,
And-
David.
Right, so that's been
Dewey's
sanded up
shed.
right down to the base here. So
Dewey's
Get this-
shed is pronounced Dewey.
have we?
Oh,
Dewey.
Harvey
Dewey.
Cardiff, we say Dewey. Dewey.
Dewey.
Right.
Dewey.
Should I colour this now or wait till later? Colour it now. So spirit stains. 2 choices. We have purple. What camera is that on? Overhead.
Purple or blue.
Yeah, I reckon blue.
Or blue.
I reckon blue. I reckon blue.
Deeper blue on the bottom. Well, the same colour but more coats.
Could I,
and then
could I, could I not
fade it
just
out as
use
it goes
the?
up.
Could I just use a little bit of purple on the bottom first and then fade out? No, don't do that.
Do what you want, Brian. It's your piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
you
just,
wanna
Why,
ruin
why ask us if you don't?
Yeah,
Shut up.
Brian.
Ah, the wood dude, i.e. Mr. Stephen Madden, Esquire, says, Magnolia, fun fact, was one of the first flowering plants on the planet Earth. My
So
word.
that's the
Mike,
colour
Mike
of the
knows
purple.
that. Mike was there to watch it.
Yeah. You planted it.
Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, from seed.
What?
The bear can.
Oh, another beautiful.
Oh, hang on then. I'll join you. Hang on.
Lewis says you've got Mike for colouring advice.
Diet Coke.
So we'll just put a bit of that purple
Spin
on the
it.
bottom.
Spin the piece.
Spin the piece.
And then
he
just go from
says.
the middle out just to the ridge as you turn up. Just to the ridge of the dog bowl. Oop, not too far. That's
No,
it. Nice.
As you
start in the
get
middle with the
further
blue.
out, as you get further out, bring the air gun away from the piece so it feathers out.
I need a bit more paint coming out of that. I think it's not enough. No, that's better.
Pull it away as you get further out, and then it
So I'm doing.
lightens it. And then you want to go from the middle again out with the blue. Just to give it
Roy's the boy says he's on the Doom Bar as well.
Oh, Roy.
Does that
He's
count
on.
as an advertising success? And should I get sponsorship from Doom Bar?
What about that? That look all
That's
right?
right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks
The
nice.
blue, if you put the blue over the top of it, that'll darken anyway.
Well, now I have to empty this little container thing and put the blue in.
Todd at Glencoe said, will there be a brief intermission today for Mike to show us the proper masking tape techniques?
Yeah,
Well, I have to
Probably
say,
not.
Mike
That
gave
brief
excellent advice
intermission
on
might
masking
last
tape
3
earlier on.
hours.
He gave me some excellent advice, which I completely ignored, and therefore it worked
Got
fine.
it right.
Mr. Walt.
You're taking the mic out of you, Michael.
It's very quiet. Is he still there?
So there's the blue. Oh, he is, I don't know what he's doing though. Are you still there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm just using my masking tape. It's all right. See, now the thing is that this goes back to the days of when we used to have battles, and so,
Keeps his headphones on.
yeah, see,
His headphones keep falling off, guys.
I know what Brian would like to do.
Oh, jeez, Walt. You're getting worse.
Concentrate in the middle first. That's it.
Can't see where it's going. There we go. Let's do some of that edge with it. Some of that will come back off again. I think that needs to be darker.
Yeah. It's a light blue, isn't it? Very. Is it turquoise? blue?
Yes. It's a kind of, yeah.
I think it's because it's on such a light bit of wood as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were
I'll
gonna use
I'll
it.
just add a bit more to it and darken it up a wee bit.
That's
Actually, a
still
nice
quite
colour,
nice.
though.
Still quite nice. Like turquoise.
It is.
That's very nice, a bit darker.
Hear Mike ripping all the tape off his head now.
Yeah, that's it.
Pulling
He's not. He's
his
actually.
beard off.
Oh, Jesus, Walt. What is
That's
he
it.
doing?
Now we can't hear him at all.
It's like the silence of alarms now. That's an idiot. Who invited him? Oh, that was me.
The oracle has spoken. Stephen says he likes it as it is.
Oh, good job, because I've just run out. Yeah, that's good timing, Stephen, because I just run out of blue. Now, just have to leave that for a minute or two now. There's a little bit of light patch there. Can I just rub that back close? That should dry fairly quick, that.
Yeah, spirit.
Spirit will do, yeah.
Spirit and air gun.
Right, so next thing is sanding sealer. Cellulose or acrylic?
Acrylic, I would both. Acrylic.
It takes longer
Yeah,
to
that
draw
was
than
my
that.
go-to.
I would
What?
use cellulose so that it actually blends the purple and the blue into one.
I don't think it will. I don't think it will though. You can try it, but I don't think I'll blend them together.
Cellulose sanding sealer.
Might blend them. If they
I'll
move
use
a bit,
cellulose
they'll
on this half, and then I'll use.
No, you won't.
Oh,
Spin it slowly.
sure, I'm spinning it with my hand.
I might feather that purple in a bit more. That's enough. Let it dry. Gotta
See,
add that extra
it's
one.
kind of went greenish on the
Yeah, that's
end grain.
discoloration of timber, isn't it?
That's the end grain piece there. But it's a nice colour right here. Quite like that. Although I don't know what's happening here.
That's the green, isn't it?
No, it's not. No, something happened with the paint, with the stain.
Let it go. Let it dry.
I'm not touching it. Look, I'm just turning it. Just let you see it.
Being end grain, that could have been wetter than the other bit. So as Stephen said earlier, wet
Well,
wood can make it go green.
That's where the water's escaping from, really, isn't it? The end grain.
Yeah.
Any water that is in it. You give it a blast with a heat gun.
No, I'd probably drive it now.
Give it a quick blast anyway, just on the end grain.
Just wants to use his new heat gun. That's all it is.
That's
I've
what
got
it
new
is.
heat gun, Brian.
Oh, a new heat gun, like.
Oh, you're a worry to me.
Yeah, all
You
of
suffer from
12.99.
gas. Gear acquisition syndrome.
Well, you complained that I didn't have one, so I had to get one.
That's one of those ones.
Well-
If you lose it, you seek one.
What's the matter with Michelle's air dryer?
Wasn't hot enough.
She wanted it back.
She was fed up.
Only she might come and pick up the heat gun by mistake one day.
So I think we'll use some what do you call it? What do you call this stuff? Microcrystal.
Microcrystalline wax.
You're not going to burnish that first to smooth it out a little bit.
Ah, jeez. Don't do shavings, do.
Yeah.
Well, either that or a bit of Scotch Brite, one of the two.
Shavings.
I've got Scotch Brite.
That's one thing.
So I get a little bit of a sheen on it. You see now.
and get some heat into it as well.
Keep stealing my shavings.
Michelle says the air dryer's in the bin.
No, it's not.
She said it was.
Well, that's much better, Steve, right enough. That was a good tip. That's nice and smooth now. Lovely. Thank you, Steve.
John from Jersey's just joined. Hello, John.
Hi, John.
how are you?
Oh, yeah.
So the reason I've got the purple in here is I'm going to leave it and then when I take the tan off, I'll make that darker in the bottom.
You'll repurple it.
I'll repurple it.
Does that affect when you put your
Logo.
laser signature in there? Does that affect it?
I won't be putting a signature on this one.
You won't.
No.
It's going straight in the bin after.
Be an anonymous piece.
I have a customer for it and she doesn't want my logo on the bottom.
Can you believe that?
I wasn't going to say that, Mike, but
Oh, Walt.
now you've mentioned it. Please can I have a piece of your work, Brian, but don't sign it. I don't want anybody to know where it come from.
No, it's the place where the tree came from, guys.
All right.
In that case, you better do a bloody good job of it.
You could have
Yeah.
put the name on the. You could have put the name on the bottom of it.
Yeah, Susan.
You can hand it over and say, here you go, one chopped up bit of Susan.
Yeah.
Do you remember the £1,000 vase, guys?
Yeah.
That's where it went to.
Hey, cooking. Helen Jenkins is in. Hello, Helen.
Hi, Helen.
Told us there, Brian needs to put some fish on there. Looks like a sea scene.
Hmm.
Does it? Yeah, I suppose it does.
Yeah.
Looks like one of those big sort of deep holes that you see in the sunshiny places. Isn't there one that has a great big deep hole and it was really black in the middle? Right, that's that done. So let's do the inside quickly. Turn this round. Oh, I've done it
Going
again.
for 35 minutes, just to let you know.
I've done it again.
You got to take the wood berm screw off.
Got to take the woodworm screw out, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting to do that. Because I don't use them that
For
often.
he who doesn't like them,
Yeah, no, I'm getting used to them using them now, though.
it's very, very good actually.
Well, you might say that.
It all works.
Yeah.
Just
You know,
I'm still not convinced, but it does work. They do
question of
work.
preference. What do you mean
whatever
not
you
convinced?
used to.
You just learned that.
If you drill the correct size of hole, somebody asked that on how you find out the correct hole size. So I'll just show everybody. The correct hole size is measured by the shaft of the piece that's threaded. So there's the threaded piece here, and the threads on these are quite deep. So you need to measure right at the very end where there is no thread. Right there.
And then drill it half a millimetre smaller than that.
That is actually
It really is
7.
tiny.
Well, depends on how hard the wood is as well. So
Yeah.
for really hard wood, I use an 8mm drill, which gives you enough. But for soft wood, I use a 7.5mm drill. There you go. That's how you figure out
Paul
the size.
Finley's apologising. He's late. Hello,
Hi,
Paul.
Paul. Welcome along, mate.
Hi,
Hi,
Paul.
You never
Oh,
couldn't be late.
Susie started another hashtag.
Oh
Try
no,
and turn a
Shit.
resin fish.
turn a resin fish. I was doing my head in about resin. I
I
haven't
think
got any
Susie
resin.
likes resin.
I haven't got resin, though. That's the problem. Don't
That's
do
the
resin.
best way to be, mate. Resinless.
Norman Greenwell's in as well.
Really need to put a cone center in
Resinless.
there.
Ask
Resin.
Mike. He's got some resin to get rid of.
I've got the blanks now. I'll send them out to you, Brian.
Gee, thanks, Mike.
That's my
Do you make your
present.
own blanks then, Mike?
Yes. I don't make
Good.
them. I have made them. And when these two have been turned, I shall never, ever cross paths
Make
with
another one.
resin again.
I just want to use the tailstock and that cone center just to get that in the right place. Tighten the chuck up.
Make a change. You wouldn't have that problem with an SK114, you know.
No.
Does it automatically.
Does it?
Yep.
That's wonderful. I'm just going to leave that tailstock in there just for a second.
Yeah, if you get the optional upgrade to the 114, it will pick the wood up off the floor and put it on there itself for you.
Yeah. That's the 114A, isn't it? That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, you are just wonderful, you guys. Right, so I've got to take a little bit off
114W.
the edge
The
just
wife.
to get rid of this little crack that's up here. Just right there. It's about 1/4 inch I need to take off. We'll do that first. That was the tailstock rubbing on the live center.
It's the
thought it was.
bearings.
I'll just quickly check that I've got rid of that. Yep, that's fine. Perfect now. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this.
Take a middle out, I think.
Take the middle out. That's right. How much of the middle out? How
Oh, you could
much?
sand it like that and say it's a special piece.
Yeah. Bit of tear out.
You want to keep the
All
two
that.
edges on the bark edges, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But it's
Yeah,
it'll
A good case for
difficult
the
to keep-
camera. Put a pencil in on it.
yeah.
put a pencil in.
I'll tell you what, it is wonderful to watch a master bolt turner at work. And then there's
What's that?
Brian.
Sure.
It needs to be bigger than that, thicker rim than that, Brian.
I don't know if it does.
Yeah,
That's ½ inch, isn't it? That's a ½ inch
1
rim you
inch
got on
rim.
there, aren't it?
that's it. I'll go right to there. We'll
Right,
take
we'll
it
start
out
there and see.
gradually to think
Yeah,
you might like it.
we'll just
or
go.
might not.
We'll just go from here and see what happens. The good thing about not being a master wood turner is because I've only done 2 years, I couldn't possibly be a master wood turner. Couldn't
True.
possibly.
But
Right, I
you're
think
getting better.
that rim might be
Certainly
alright.
is.
Come a
Certainly is.
long way.
Not sure I like that rim as wide as that.
He always pointed out there's 70 people watching, but only 34 of them have got thumbs.
Well, stick your
Disgraceful.
finger up, people.
Absolutely
We don't mind.
disgraceful.
So I'm going to lose a bit more of that rim because I don't like it as thick as that.
We've all
Right.
had new table saws this week. That's all right.
Let's have a look at that.
Or angle grinders.
Yeah.
Right, I think I quite like that better. I like that a bit better. Right, that'll do. Drop that down a fraction. Let's get the inside taken out of this. What is that noise? What are you at now, Malt? He's trying. Now he's trying to take the tape. It's starting to
I'm
He's
go
just
eating his
taking the
masking
tape
tape.
off, so I got to go.
He's eating his
All
masking
right.
tape.
He's trying to get the tape off. We'll start now to leave a bit in the middle. So we've still got a bit of integrity. So when you're trying to get the shape of the inside of the bowl, if you line the bevel up with the outside, that should get you to the same shape as the inside. Or you should get the inside the same as the outside. So I'm just lining the bevel up now. There. Follow it down a little bit, almost straight. And then get it to follow the outside curve. Have a look at that. Feels good to me. Just take away some in the middle. Not very quiet, I got.
Yeah, it's all gone quiet.
There's something
Yeah,
wrong
well,
with my
bit of drum
headset.
roll. Now, Lewis wants to know if Mr. Walt does an on-stage comedy stuff just like the other tape face.
And
Don't do
that's
the
who's
other tape
asking
faces.
what angle do you sharpen your bowl gauges at?
My bow gauges are all at 45 degrees. I don't think I'm experienced enough yet to warrant changing the. That's a lie, actually. I've got one which is set at 60 degrees for doing the bottom feeder. But all my other tools, bow gouges and spindle gouges, are set at 45 degrees. That's the 45 degrees is probably the easiest angle to work with. It's a bit forgiving, and it won't get you in trouble just as quick as maybe a 40 degree will. So I tend to try. What I'm trying to do is get enough skill that I can handle the 45 degrees, so something is consistent all the time. I'm not chopping and changing. And then once I get a bit more experience, I'll consider messing about with the angles.
Okay, and I
Thing is,
just
once you
in
start,
at Brian's age, you want to do everything to the same number because it's easy to remember.
yeah, that's it. The thing is, you start changing them all now, you know, and you've got used to 45, and you can turn right with 45. Why change it? You know, that's it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
If
totally
it does
agree.
the job you want, then keep it as
Yeah.
that.
Well,
See,
exactly
most of
that.
mine
Yeah.
are 45 degrees.
If it
I've got a
works,
few different.
don't change it.
I've had them like that ever since I've been turning, so no problem.
I use 40 degree, 45 degree, 55 degree, and 60 degree. But there again, I am young enough to remember which is which.
Yeah, none of us can.
Oh, oh. So that's actually quite a good finish off that. I'm quite surprised. I was going to sharpen that again before I took a final cut there, which I might just do anyway.
I think you should.
Let me just
See
go
a
Yeah,
back.
final
sharpen
in
it
the
up.
middle.
There we go. Put that over there. Again,
That diamond belt you got there. Don't look at it.
no, no. There's the diamond belt.
You send it back,
There's
did
the
you?
there's the diamond belt.
Good
Right.
grief.
Fell apart.
Where'd you get
So
it
I've
from,
already,
Brian?
I've got. Sorry, Mike.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it from Snainton's.
Hmm.
But I've been in touch with Robert Sorby, and the question the guy asked me was, "What's written on the back of it?" So
Yeah,
think
they
they had a
did change
recall on some of them.
manufacturers for that problem.
yeah. So I thought,
Yeah.
So it says on the back of that one, red 24M. No, red 74M, I think it's. So I'm back to 120 grit belt, just temporarily because they're sending me a new one.
That's right.
And because of the postage and etc. with the, everybody being on holiday, it's only been dispatched today.
Yeah.
And I have to send that one back because apparently it's going back to the manufacturer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right, so we'll do
Which is good for all of us, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sort of customer service you want, where they don't just shut you up;
Yep.
they actually do something about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no messing. There was no messing about. I mean, I did have a bit of trouble because they're moving premises. I had a few emails back and forward and got bounced back to me, etc.
Camera.
And I
But
suppose they had a bit of a
sorry,
problem understanding you as well.
well, not an
Yeah,
email,
that's-
Mike.
yeah.
Not an email.
They have an
He used-
interpreter in.
He used an English keyboard, Mike, not a Scottish one.
Took a week to get the interpreter in.
Yeah.
Let me just try and take a little finishing cut down here. It'll just be a very light cut. One continuous cut if I can manage it. Oops, fell off it there. Because I had to change my body position, I wasn't quite ready for that. And now there's a bit stuck under the couch.
Thank you,
Pick up
Douglas.
that cut again.
Doug Miller's just
Sorry
joined
about
us.
that build up there, but you can't
Chris
really
from
see what's
Bailey
happening now.
Woodworks.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Good evening.
I just finished it off in the middle. Apparently catching the knob in the middle now is so
Date.
Catch it anyway, just to
so
upset
last
people.
year.
Who cares? Do
So
what
you can
like.
see the difference in shavings, rough and out shavings, finishing shavings.
Yeah.
So they're just little sort of angel hairs there.
Angel hair, is that what they call them nowadays?
They call them that, do they? All right.
There we go. That's fine. So we'll just give that a quick sand up.
They've got some
And I'll
rough
just
old
put our
angels
sandy
in
inside.
Ireland.
Yeah, rough angels in Ireland.
Oh dear.
Oh, better turn the extractor on, that's always a good thing. We have agricultural angels.
Cows, I mean.
Thank you, Bailey. Very much appreciated. It was a good
well,
night. Friday night.
It was good.
Friday night was good.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was good fun, yep.
Everybody learned a lot. Hopefully.
I have a page full of tips to look at.
And you can always go back and rewatch a video.
Exactly.
That's nice.
I did have to watch that one on catch up because I was busy at the time.
Hmm. Roy wants to know if you've got rid of Alexa, Ryan. She didn't behave herself, that's what it was, so he actually put a switch in line.
So I just put a fit the switch. It's easier.
Well, when he found out how Alexa cleaned my entire workshop and his wouldn't do it,
Yeah.
she got kicked out.
She was made redundant.
Question over you, Steve.
Sorry?
Todd wants to know, Steve, who's your next guest earworm?
Oh, I can't tell you that, Todd. Can't tell you that. I'm going to keep you in suspense.
Secret. Could be
We'll
me.
find out in about 3 weeks' time.
Is that big a secret even I don't know?
Yeah, I can't let you know too early.
Yeah, I know.
They won't sleep. They won't sleep, Steve, will they?
I get so excited. Be like Christmas Eve when you're 5-year-old.
I know, it's great. Love it. It's great fun.
I don't even tell Terry and Pete the hashtag
No.
weekends until the night before.
Yeah.
And I made him. Hey, and I made him up. Right.
Yeah.
Question from Colin Izzard.
Hence the reason I turned a
And-
bud vase into a lidded box today.
Yeah.
Question
Yes,
from Colin
That's
Izzard
Colin's
says,
question.
anyone know if the jaws of the Rutland 75 will fit any other make of chuck? Must admit, I don't know the Rutland 75. So.
Don't know if it's the same pattern.
Got
as
a feeling it
Pete.
uses the Nova system.
Yeah.
So that means it'll fit the Nova, Record Power, Patriot. But don't hold me to that because it's only a feeling. I've seen a Rutland's chuck and it looks exactly the same setup. But I haven't seen it absolutely next to the others.
The Rutland chuck does look very similar to the Nova chuck.
Yeah.
I think it's on the list. If you look on Record Power, and some of their documentation, it actually tells you which other chucks will fit there, or which other jaws will fit there. Right, so I've just trying to get that back in. That's the wrong place. That's why it won't go in.
Just to
What I've done
advise
is
you,
I've just
Brian,
rounded that edge, just took the sharpness off that edge. It's just a little rounded edge in there, and that's
Just
me up
to-
to 400 grit.
just to advise you, Brian,
Yes, mate.
because you bottled out of doing a lidded box today. Mark has just said, "It's okay, Steve. I'll do the hashtag week on Wednesday."
Thanks,
Sorry,
Mark.
I'm doing it on Thursday. I've already announced that, Mr. Beckett. If you'd been here on time, you'd have known that.
You're all too late. I've already done it on a Monday.
Smarty pants.
Now, girls, don't argue, please.
Pete you all
And
to
what's
it.
worse, Steve did it on Sunday.
Exactly.
I want to know why I always have to do it first.
Because it's on your channel.
You announced it, you dummy.
If you want to change it, I'll do it first, and then you can put it on my channel, and it's fine. I don't care.
You can't do it first. You won't know what it is, Brian.
Oh, that's true. Steve will have to tell me.
We'll do a hashtag Terry's not on holiday week.
Yeah.
If I'm here next
I
Monday,
think we need. I think the next
I'm
next
here.
one needs to be hashtag finial. That's what I
I
think.
might do a lidded box if I'm here
No, I
next
think
Monday.
it should
Don't
be
be
finial.
Brian, don't be stupid.
No,
Yeah, we do a
I think
finial
it should
week.
be hashtag
Finial
finial. 6 inches long.
No. The list is already done till 2027.
Yeah, I hear Steve backing out there like a chicken.
Finial. They've got no use in the world, finials, then.
I'll tell you what.
No, that's
I'll chuck a cat amongst the pigeons. If you are all unfortunate enough to be free a week Sunday, I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's my next Sunday. I'll do a finial. I'll do a couple of finials, and we'll do it hashtag broken finial. All right.
We're all there, Mike. We're all there.
Broken finial. Hashtag
Broken
broken
finial
finial.
week.
Flying.
Wayne hit.
Hashtag flying finial.
Hey, if
Wayne
we all get
hit
involved in
AK
this, we could actually compete with
N
Elon
crackers
Musk for the most things orbiting the Earth.
You what, Pete? Say
We
again.
compete with Elon Musk for the most things orbiting the Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah,
I'd win.
Sputnik thing. Little bits of that bark just fell out there. Oh, that just broke it.
Oh,
He blowing it out. He's blowing it out with a air gun. Careful.
I just want to get the dust off before I spray it with the colour.
So we
Just a
got
big bit of
Wayne.
dust.
No, he haven't. Yes, we have. We got Wayne Hillman's in from
Hello,
AKA
Wayne.
Ben Crafters.
Wayne, that's a new
And
name, guys.
we've got Mark Stroughton has joined as well. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
So Mark, John Woodturn is saying it's okay, Brian. I'll do it on Wednesday and show you how it's done.
Ooh,
Ooh,
look at that.
fight and talk.
Hey.
Fight and talk.
Shots have
you're
been
gonna have
fired.
a big audience then, just to see it fly off. Mark.
That's all I've got to say. Shots have been fired, Beckett.
And by the way,
Shots have been
RPT doesn't stand for registered professional turners. In Mark's case, it's for really pretentious turner.
Really pretentious. Hey, get on. Are you colouring the inside as well?
Yeah, here, hold on. Hold on, Mr. Beckett. I thought you were out having dinner.
He got fed up, didn't he?
Why
he's
you
got
waste your
bored-
time in here?
He's got bored of Kim now. He's been with her all weekend.
Ooh.
I have to say, that's a really horrible colour.
I'd have done the inside purple.
I would
It's
have,
still on
yeah.
the lathe. That's one good thing.
Yeah, it's all over the lathe as well.
Wait for the
What do you mean
second
it's a
coat.
hor- What do you mean it's a horrible colour?
Just
I like
say
the
it.
colour.
Well, that's
I
fair
didn't
enough,
like it
but
the first time on the first coat, but when the second coat went on, I liked it.
Yeah, I like it. Good.
we're all entitled to our opinions.
You are.
That's fine.
Just
So
keep
we've
it
got
to
a lot
yourself.
of purple in the middle.
We'll forget about the overspray, Brian. Eh?
Overspray.
I didn't know you were
Mark's
spraying
back
the
at
bark
Kim's
as
now,
well.
and he's on the Doom bar.
Overspray? Did you say overspray? Oops, I nearly fell over my...
DJ Brinkley's in. Say hello, DJ. Hello, DJ.
Oh, DJ, did you want the bark blue as well? Or?
I did.
Whether you did or what, you got it now.
Oh look, there's a bit of overspray.
Where's that?
Yeah.
Why is that not working? What is happening here now?
Spray it into tissue.
Spray it into tissue, lad. So I didn't put enough purple in it. That's all.
Purple. And for those of you who don't know,
Like
purple is purple.
Oh, purple.
Well, put a bit of-
P-U-R-P-L-E, purple.
A bit of purple.
Purple. So it just gets a little bit
Purple.
of purple in the middle and just fade it on out like that.
Yeah, that's it.
highlights the tool marks.
There's no tool marks in there.
That's
It's not.
just wet.
It's not tool marks. It's beading.
Not beating.
It's beading. Yeah, there's a tool mark in there, right enough.
I know,
There
that's what I
is.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you just
why
highlight
I-
it during
Got to
the
hide like a drain rat.
That's why I never colour.
Oh dear. I thought that was nicely sandy too. It felt nice. We'll have to let that dry a minute now. See.
Yeah.
I may
Heat
have
gun,
to.
heat gun.
It's a feature. That's a feature, Brian. You
I
can
know.
use it to
Yeah.
stand
Colour
things
it.
on or something.
put your Christmas cards on it
Shut up, Steve.
and a mirror.
That's not a tool mark, it's a mantelpiece.
you could draw a fire under that.
What's going on there?
Oh, it's a tool mark. Look,
It is a
No, it's a
mark.
mantelpiece.
it's a
It's not-
tool.
It's not a tool mark.
No, it's a
There is
feature of the
nothing
word.
there.
Gary Glass thinks it's a tide mark.
Yeah.
It could be a tide mark.
I'll tell you what it is. Shall I tell you what it is, Brian? Seriously, the
Tell you what it
grain
is, what
is
it's gonna be.
wider there and it's absorbing it. That's what it's
There
doing.
is
It's not a-
absolutely no tool mark there.
the grain there is tighter, so it's not absorbing the colour as much, or it's your airbrush skills are naff. One of the two.
Could be my airbrush shells, Mike. It's
No, I
definitely not a
think
tool
it's-
mark though.
They're
No,
on the
it's-
side of caution.
It is an end grain turning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
it then. That
Todd said one has to have a very thick skin to do a live with this set of earworms.
Yeah. That's it, Todd.
Have you just noticed that, Todd?
It's all. Good advice. That's what I'm
Yeah.
going to say.
No,
If you just
normally,
lightly
Todd.
I've got
sand
to say, Todd, this is very restrained compared to when we have a little workshop hangouts when it's just us
Yeah.
Rip
and
the
nobody
bit
else.
then.
Then we're even
Yeah.
Well,
ruder.
I'll tell you what, Todd. It's normally all done in jest, except on this occasion.
I hate to tell you, these guys have been polite tonight.
Yeah, oh yeah, best behaviour.
Right. That's all right.
Can't notice this. You can't notice it so much when it's stationary.
When
Yes,
it's
you can.
spinning.
It looks worse.
Shush, Mike.
Okay. Fine. Oh, I'll tell you what. The
Best
colour's
thing.
looking better now. The colour
It
is
is.
looking better. That is green. I bet you the green. That's green.
Yes,
It is,
great.
yeah.
It is
Yeah.
actually. See this bit here?
Yeah.
That's the end grain in there, like
Yeah.
much the end
Yeah.
grain on the outside.
Yeah, of course it is, Brian.
Yes.
It is. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. It's the tone of the agreement that sounds a bit
That's
strange.
fine.
Mm.
It sounds a bit like a parliamentary party.
Mind you, I tell you what. I know that sort
No
of
politics, please.
at 11 o'clock and 4 o'clock, there are two pippy bits, which could be the screw marks from the 6-inch faceplate he used.
He's had the worm screw in 3 places.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, look, that looks really blue.
He doesn't like it.
I do. No, it's
That
I'll
looks
tell
like
you,
an
I like
aerial.
the colour.
That looks like an aerial shot of the ocean. That does.
it does. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
You'll be very pleased with it, Brian.
Pollution.
One day.
And we won't have to see it on your mantelpiece.
No, it's a nice piece. I like the grain. I like how the
I love it.
grain is
I love
making it
it.
light and dark.
Yeah.
Oh, some of us call them tool marks, Steve. No, it's no. I
This
tell
is
you
the
what.
end grain piece here, look. That's the end
On a
grain.
serious note, Brian, that looks very good. It does look like an aerial shot of the ocean with a little
the green-
atoll in the middle.
That actually looks like the green bits look like islands or
Yeah,
the
they do.
island.
They do.
So, in a nutshell, what you're all saying is that Brian needs to turn a resin fish, as Susie suggested. Go
Yeah.
in this for.
A shark.
Exactly.
Dun-dun.
Dun,
Just put a little fin in
If I
it.
was you, I'd just
Oh.
fill it with water and stick a goldfish in.
Or an aquatic mouse or something.
Oh,
Got
shut
the
up.
aquatic mice.
Couple of
Aquatic
guppies.
mice. Mice with goggles and a snorkel.
Yeah. Maurice, the aquatic mouse.
Maurice.
Maurice, a
aquatic
deep sea
mouse.
diver.
Yeah.
Douglas was asking if it's going green. I think that's just the lighting in it.
There is little bits of green in it, I have to say.
It looks more blue on the StreamYard link than it does on YouTube.
Oh, I'm not
Does
watching
it?
YouTube.
On YouTube, it
On
looks more
StreamYard.
green. On YouTube,
Thanks,
it looks
people.
more green than what it does on the StreamYard link.
I've
It's
just
a
got to bring.
it is a
YouTube
turquoisey
up.
kind of greeny blue.
Yeah.
But as Stephen said, the wood is a little bit damp, so it may well be getting a little bit of changing colour
And
to green.
Anthony
because
Green's joined us.
It does that.
Ralph, good
Oh,
evening,
Anthony,
Anthony.
that's a new name.
Hello,
Hi,
Anthony.
Anthony. Welcome.
Stephen said,
This is
Brian,
Morris the mouse.
I like it, so don't listen to those beastly earworms.
Thanks, Stephen. Cheers, mate.
Actually, the colour's very similar on YouTube, Steve. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it? Oh, okay. That's fine. Just to cover
I
up my
don't watch-
monitor. Then.
You're
I don't
talking
watch
rubbish.
YouTube. Different kind of person goes on YouTube. I don't watch it.
Brian,
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, mate. Oh, it's another one. What time is it?
Yeah,
It's
you
only
only got
9
one
o'clock.
left. You got one left.
You're getting stuck in there this evening, Pete.
Only got one left.
Got more
half-hour
speed ahead.
timer.
It's a half-hour timer, is right. I should have known that for the night I stayed at your house.
Yep. You drank me dry, you mean?
No,
Oh, 15 minutes.
No.
Was it?
you and your brother drunk us dry.
No, we cut him off at the end. It was just Brian and I shared the last can between us.
That's right, yep. That's because he had to go to bed because he'd work in the morning.
He was going to work in the morning, we didn't.
I don't have to go work any morning. You're
I
still
have to
working,
work
Mr.
tomorrow.
Wall, as a pensioner. You're still working, aren't you?
I have to work tomorrow. Oh, that was a bit sore.
Mike, you still there?
No, I don't know what he's doing now. There's a blank
Yes, I
screen.
am.
Mike's
I am.
wandered off. Mike's wandered off.
I'm here.
His dementia's setting in. He's just wandered off there.
Yeah. Not just painted another bit of wood so I can watch it dry. It's all right.
Watch it.
Ah, dear. Right, only one thing to do now, guys.
Painted black.
Get your tan off.
Stephen the
what,
Wood
look-
said he.
Sorry, go on.
Stephen says he buys his beer early because he never knows how long these videos are going to take.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that earlier, Stephen. I know.
That's why most-
Heather's
I only signed you up for an hour and I kept you for 2, but yeah.
Most
Yeah,
that
people
was,
do.
That was
Sorry,
Steve's
Phil.
fault for introducing a new topic.
Oh yeah, by me. I wasn't even there.
Well,
Yeah,
Of course
yeah,
it's
but
yours.
I was
Heather's
here for Bud Vase, and then you decided that we had to do this blooming
yeah, that's it.
fizzy pot, so I had to do two
Well, you-
things.
You
You
didn't
can
have
do
to
Bud
do
Voss
it.
next week, Pete. Next Monday you do Bud Voss.
Hashtag lidded box.
No, you're home next Monday, Terry.
Or may not be. Heather's just joined us. Spirit Wind, Stony Bone. Hello, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
I had a
She said her
Hi, Heather.
internet's not working very well. They're not
All right.
connecting properly, but she's
Storms
just
are rolling
up
through.
here now.
Neither does mine.
So those storms will be passing
That's not very
over
good.
Ruby or Lewis or both, and then heading our way for 3 days later.
Colin Chalmers has just joined us and apologises for
Colin.
being a bit late. Well, he didn't actually apologise. He just said he's late.
No.
He just stated
Yeah,
stated
okay,
the
you're
fact.
late.
Just
what?
stated the obvious, did he?
Do what? You're
So-
late. Yeah.
I'm going to use a little
Colin.
10 mil
Colin.
bow gauge for doing this, just to start with, and then I'll use a spindle gauge right at the very end.
You're
Right,
going to
right
spray
camera,
that
yeah.
after you finished, or you're going to spray it before that?
I'll have to spray it when I'm finished because I can't do it now. Well, if it's a nice neat circle, I might just put a
That's
decoration
what I
in it and
I would leave it for that.
put my maker's mark on it. Although she didn't really want a maker's mark on it, but she might just
Well, you
have to
could
get
put
it.
Sue in it, couldn't you? If it's
Yeah, that's what I
Sue.
can laser anything on it because
Yeah.
it's
Laser
getting laser.
Sue. To Sue.
Yeah, I
I'm
think I'll
Sue.
do that actually.
To Sue. I was Sue. By Sue.
Yeah. Sue who did the splits.
Oh, that reminds me. Splitting Susan, is that? Seeking Susan was the film, wasn't it?
Part and well. Oh, that's actually better now. I've changed the colour tone on my monitor.
Well, black and
Yes,
white.
good.
Oh, there you go.
All these, you could change it to black and white.
Did you turn it off, Steve?
Oh,
Monochrome.
I was
Oh,
going to say, be careful,
God.
Brian, because it's soft wood, so it might.
I'll
that
tell
was
you what,
close.
that
That was
dried
close.
out quickly. I was warping really quickly. That did.
I think
That
we'll just
was
sand the
lucky,
rest of it.
Brian.
I
That
think
was
we'll just
lucky.
sand the rest of
Sanding
that.
disc is good.
Yeah, I think the sanding will happen now. Whoops. Yeah, it's very soft in the middle there, I have to say.
That's a lovely looking bowl you've got there. Oh, that's
Yeah,
sorry. That's a jam
this
chuck.
one, yeah. This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one like Steve makes.
That looks like it's segmented, that one.
It
It's a
is
segmented.
segmented.
Oh, yeah.
Thought you didn't do segmented stuff.
I don't do segmented stuff.
It's just too tight to throw that bit of wood away, so we made a jam check out of it.
Yeah.
There's 48 bits of wood glued together there.
piece of worktop. Perfect job
Mm.
for the job.
Mm.
Absolutely perfect. Take that out of there.
Michelle's only got half a worktop now to work with.
Yeah.
No, you go to my work, went to my kitchen. There's a piece cut off a corner so you don't bang into it.
Actually, she should put in very lucky, Brian.
He's actually
Jealous
pointing
with a-
out that
with a
he's
four-leaf
extremely lucky
clover.
because he found her. So he is a lucky man.
You creepy.
So yeah, crawl. Shocking. Anyway, we're nearly finished, guys. He's gonna all go to bed now shortly.
Overhead.
I hate to admit it, but it looks really good.
Right, you say that to all the girls.
Overhead camera, Brian.
Oh, sorry. Or maybe try this.
And we can see what you're doing.
Try this maybe.
See, actually, yeah, you're holding it.
Oh,
There, look at that.
superb.
Yeah, see, that's a technique to get the bottom off for those that don't know.
So I'm just using right on the edge of the pad just to make sure I get the nub down to nothing. Just like that.
Excellent.
And that's almost flat. So we'll just put it flat on the disc now. And just finish that off.
What wax did you use? Was it microcrystalline or was it?
Microcrystalline again, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just dust. That's okay.
And
So that's
Tyler's
just
pointed
a
out that some people
a
have
lot-
still been
lot bit
remiss
dust
and
on
not
them.
put their thumbs up.
Yeah, disgusting.
Just
Absolutely
move that
disgusting.
camera out of the way a bit. Come back to this overhead. So that's what that looks like now. It's not quite 100% round that. But I may colour that. I think I'm not sure what I'll go do with that. We'll do something with
I
it.
wouldn't mark that. I would just
Yeah, I agree.
laser that with their name
I
on
could
it or
en-
something.
Yeah, I can engrave something on it. Yeah.
I would
You could
put
put
a name
You
on it.
could put the dog's name on it if you like.
Yeah,
After what Terry said.
and the food on the
Yeah, I
inside.
know.
Mike,
I'll
you
leave it
can't
there.
say that. We saw the bowl you were turning earlier, mate.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah,
the thing is, Pete, I know I'm bad.
Rough is all I can say.
Yes, that bowl looks a bit rough.
So I just put a little bit of sanding sealer on that and just rub it on my finger there.
right. Anthony Green has a question. He said, "Can you suggest where I can bulk buy Velcro back sandpaper to offset the cost?" Yeah, where did we get ours, Pete?
Actually,
Mark,
we clubbed together
Taylor's
and we've got
Murfield.
Taylor's Murfield,
Taylor's Murfield do bulk.
and we was it 200 yards of each?
200
200
yards of each. Yeah.
we've got.
200
200
meters.
yards of each and split it
100
between
meters.
us. So we've got 20 yards of each.
So I'm never going to
Evaporating.
buy sand. I'm never going to buy sandpaper ever again.
No, 20 yards of each from 80 grit down to 400.
I've gone through 14 pairs of scissors cutting them circles.
I come. Yeah.
They haven't gone blunt, they
I
just
would
worn out.
say that
You know, cut yours
I'm
with a
good
laser,
for
no?
at least,
Yeah,
at
there you
least
go.
2 years.
Not
And in
for
2
a
years'
long
time, I'll only be doing the 120s
time.
and
That's the right camera.
commonly used stuff.
Yeah.
There we go.
Straighten your camera up, Brian. It looks like it's going to slide off.
Oh, well, there.
I'm not saying anything. If you know you're going to use it eventually, if you can buy it in a quantity that's going to last,
Yeah.
and it's a product like abrasive, which ain't going to be a problem.
20
Right,
or 40 meters in there.
Wouldn't
I've
buy.
just looked on. Sorry, Pete.
I wouldn't buy any finishes like Danish oil or anything like that in bulk, but
No.
abrasives and things like that, which
What's
you're
the
going to
make?
use
We,
over time.
what's the make we had? I can't remember the make of it. That was a good make.
Endasa.
That's it. That's it,
Rhino
yeah.
grip
It's
Endasa.
brilliant stuff.
Rhino
The red
grip
one.
red line.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah, the red
is
line one.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go, guys. One little bow.
Very nice.
Can we see it from the overhead, just so as you can see the shape of it? The blue bit in the middle is supposed to give it depth.
Put it on the other one again and then turn it so the piece is facing the camera. The
whole
bark.
piece. Put it on this.
I spin it round. Spin it round.
180 degrees. 100.
That's better. Lovely.
Very
Nice
nice.
shape. That.
So that's what it looks like.
Looks like a
That's
tractor
nice.
seat.
Looks like a tractor seat.
Susie
there's
said
that.
Mauritia Trout is new swimming pool.
This is the tractor seat. Like.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
So there you go. There's the two bowls from that one crutch piece. So two reasonably nice pieces from
That's
one
good.
piece of wood.
I like it.
That's it, guys.
Excellent.
Thank you very much. Let's bring it back in the earwormies.
Oh, how can you say that, Todd? Nice job, Brian,
you say?
despite the airworms. That's disgusting.
Hey,
It is.
Oh,
I'm
If you'd have said that earlier, I'd have put you on timeout.
did you?
Thanks, Todd.
offended.
Accurate though, wouldn't it?
Time out for Todd. Time out for Todd. Time out for Todd. Time out for Todd.
Yeah. Thanks, Todd. At least somebody appreciates me.
Excellent.
Lots of people are saying how good it is.
They're liars.
It's actually,
Yeah.
it's actually not too bad. I quite like it. I like the
I
colour
like
on
I
it
do.
too.
Like
The colour is
colours.
totally different on my OBS screen than it is on going out to StreamYard.
Yeah, there's a trouble
It's
with
much bluer
video
on.
changes colour.
Mm.
It's much bluer in person. So there we go. It's only 9:15. That was a short one tonight. Good. After the long one at lunchtime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that, guys.
Aye. What'd you? Oh, I won't bother to watch it then. Pete,
At least it
So-
was interesting. At least it was interesting, Pete.
I was on for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was on for 2 hours, so that's
Gee,
that's
gee,
2
thanks,
lives
Paul.
credit you owe me.
Gee, thanks.
And next Monday, that's going to be 3 I owe you. Oh, blimey.
Don't forget, guys, smash that that thumbs up button before you go.
Yes,
If
please.
you,
Yeah,
haven't, if you haven't given me a thumbs up, guys, please consider doing so. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to that. It doesn't cost you anything.
Okay, then. All right.
It does make you feel good when you get
And ring the bell, you'll get a
the
notification.
majority of thumbs up.
Yeah.
I've just
it makes you
considered it,
feel
Brian,
really
and I've decided not to.
Mike,
Oh,
Mike
okay,
doesn't
Mike.
know what that feeling's
thanks.
like to see all the
Thanks, Mike.
thumbs
No,
up, but everybody
I
else
don't.
does.
No.
Anyway, we're
I'm told it's
if
great.
nobody's got any other questions, we'll call it a day. Thanks very much to Steve,
Oh, you're
Pete,
welcome. You're welcome.
Mike, and Terry.
You're welcome,
So it's
Brian.
good.
All
Cheers,
right.
Good night,
everyone.
all.
Thanks for
It's
coming
good
in,
night from
everybody.
them guys,
Lovely to see you all. Great
and
job.
it's good night from me.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Thanks,
all.
guys. Talk to you.
Have a good
Oh, wait a
night.
minute. Who's on tomorrow? What day is
Cheers.
this? This
is
is
it on?
Monday. Tuesday will be
Tuesday.
Andy or Keith. Monday
Is he
and
Andy on? Andy's
morning
he
and
may,
evening.
he's in the chat. He may say if he's on tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, Andy's
That's
on
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Evening.
Evening.
Keith
He's
is not
not
well,
well.
apparently.
Oh, what's wrong with Keith?
Oh,
She's
sorry
not
to hear
well. Andy's on
Oh,
tomorrow
okay.
evening.
good. Right. Oh, sorry to hear he's not
Waiting
well.
on Wayne to be on Wednesday.
Yep.
Thursday, I don't
Mark,
know.
well, hold on. Mark
Mark's
on
is on
lunchtime.
lunchtime.
Mark's
Wednesday
on
lunchtime
Wednesday.
is Mark.
There's
Wednesday
his
evening
regular spot.
is
Every
yes,
Wednesday he's going to be on. Every
yes,
single
1 o'clock.
Wednesday.
Mark the gentle wood turner.
He's
Wayne
turning the box with a lid. Because you
Wayne
keep
the
on
wood
pulling it.
turner will be on at 8 o'clock, and then
Same.
Thursday I'm back again at 1 o'clock. Thursday evening is either Scott or somebody. I'm not sure who's on. Friday we'll be back to Wayne at
Stephanie.
lunchtime, Steve in the evening.
Yes.
Saturday, no idea.
Wayne's usually on, isn't he?
At the what do you call that show that Jake and
Cartoon.
oh, Saturday
thing.
afternoon cartoons is on at 4
Saturday
o'clock in
morning.
the afternoon or something.
Yeah.
And Wayne's on at night. No, he's not. That's
Yeah.
it. I think is Wayne on Saturday
Wayne's
night?
on the
Yeah.
evening.
It's Saturday.
Oh, Saturday lunchtime. Wayne's on. Is it?
No,
No.
evening, 8 o'clock.
Evening.
Oh, it's evening. That's it. Aye, Wayne.
And Steve's back on Sunday.
And I'll be
Steve's
on
back on Sunday. So there's
And
your
then-
week's entertainment all planned out for you guys.
And then
Good
Terry's
Thank you
on
very
Monday.
much.
And Pete's on Monday.
And then Terry's on Monday.
And I'll be on the following Sunday. Yay.
And
If
then
I miss the
Mike
flight,
Yay.
will
if
call
I
on
miss
Sunday,
the
but
flight, I'll be
we'll
on
We'll
Monday.
give you a shout
I'll
out
be
next
there,
week,
Mike.
Mr. Walt.
Pete, if
So
I
thanks
miss
very
the
much for
flight,
coming in,
I'll
guys.
be on Monday.
I'm going to shut
Temporary
these guys
Terry.
up because they're a pain.
Temporary Terry will be back.
Temporary Terry. Yeah.
Temporary Terry's turnings on Tuesdays.
Terry the badge.
No, that's
Right, we're
Andy's
done.
turn.
We're done. Get off, guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Oh, sorry,
Bye.
what was that?
Bye.
Andy H. still in hospital. What's wrong with Keith?
Keith is in hospital.
Bye.
wow.
All right, I hadn't heard that Keith was in hospital. Well, get well soon, buddy. If
Yeah,
you
definitely. Take care, mate.
let's hope you
Yeah.
get a full recovery from whatever it is.
We forgot one. 10:30 p.m. Lewis got a premiere.
Oh,
out
Lewis is
here.
on at 10:30
nice,
tonight.
Yes.
Is it a premiere
forget.
or a video? I'm not sure.
Lewis, why is your link not in the chat?
He's put it
He
in
put it in there.
All right, okay.
earlier, but
Check it in again.
these people might not know that.
If you want to stick it in again now, Keith had a mini
Keith had-
stroke. Oh, damn.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
not
wow.
good.
No,
It's not
well,
good.
give him our
No.
best, Andy.
And,
Give my best from
absolutely,
all of
Andy.
us.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Premiere.
We'll be thinking.
Lewis
We'll be
got a
thinking
premiere
about
tonight.
There's
Premiere
Lewis's
tonight,
premiere now.
10:30. There's the
There you
link.
go,
Okay.
guys.
Either.
Having said all that, guys, best of luck to Keith. Hope you're a
Yeah.
full recovery, and
Absolutely.
we'll look forward to seeing him back in front of his lathe again.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye for now.
Bye.